Hi, I'm Melissa Clark, and I am the founder and director of Colossus Private School. Colossus Private School was founded as a tech fusion campus. The campus was founded to infuse technology throughout the day to support the learners and the staff around campus.
This is my third year with Colossus Private School. I will not take him out. He will graduate from this school. And I'm just a very committed parent that believes in what they're doing here. And if we don't believe in them, how can we expect them to excel if their own teachers don't believe in them? And I'm just very, very grateful that I found Melissa Clark and her staff, and that I've seen my child evolve beyond my dreams, and I know that because I put him in an environment like this, he's gonna be set up for success. He's gonna have a career and a future and not be tossed aside like an inconvenience.
I am Charles Wesley Lattimore Jr., and I am the dean here at Colossus. And here at this illustrious institution, we provide them with entertainment, education. It's therapeutic. One of the things I graduated from Florida A&M in is theater, and those are the principles that we learned, that theater can be educational, it could be entertaining, it could be therapeutic, but it's also a ministry. And so part of the ministry that I carry is I'm always in a position that I want to help. And the Spirit spoke to me saying, that's what I need you to be a part of. Not for just the connection I established between you and Melissa, but then for what y'all will birth to come, and the education that is needed in every kid who walks through the thresholds of this door. Because we don't need little baby cats, but we need lions.
Capoeira has always been a really special thing to me because it teaches a person how to overcome their limits, uses music, movement, and mindfulness. And that's something that I always wanted to bring to the kids. And so I'd been asking the universe for an opportunity, and when I got here, everything lined up. It really truly felt serendipitous. The music aspect, I think it really captures them. So I've always really wanted to bring that to the kids, the mindfulness aspect, the music, and the movement.
There's so many things that can pull a child in wrong directions. To be able to be a positive influence for these children, it's just heartwarming. And grateful to Melissa, the principal here at Colossus, and grateful to the students for giving us their time and attention.
Originally, I enrolled my 8th grade son. Public schools, their system did not work for him. After him being here maybe a week, I felt it was a need to enroll my daughter. The educators who actually cared, they provided a sense of safety for my children as well here. Educational-wise, I feel like it has impacted my son a lot. He's more focused, his grades are all phenomenal. My daughter, she's interested in everything, so for her, I want to say it's been just a nurturing. A safer environment. I'm not worried on a day-to-day. I'm not receiving phone calls 5 and 6 times a day. I'm not worried about if they're being attended to as they should, as they would if they were at home. They've grown, our children, in such a short time span that allows them to be more like family. And that's the most important thing to me. That's what I'm grateful for. As far as education go, my children are now on track of where they need to be, and I'm pleased with the overall outcome of everything that they've experienced here.
My name is Plenio Messiah. I'm a coach here at Colossus Private School. I met Principal Clark through a mutual friend where she needed some assistance with just the students and kind of coaching and helping them out with certain activities. My role here at Colossus Private School is just to manage field trips, events that take place, kind of just help out the students in any areas they need assistance with, and just be that person to mentor to them, to help them out and be able to provide anything they may need or resources they may need. The difference between Colossus Private School and other schools out there, a lot of times when a teacher's teaching a subject and let's just say 15 students get it, they may do a math subject or math formula or math problem, and within that hour, 15 students may get it, but 5 students may not. Most teachers in most schools, they just continue on even though those students may not understand, just because the classroom size where they have to move on to another subject. Here at Colossus Private School, we're able to, again, just be one-on-one training with them, spend that little extra time if they need assistance, and make sure they're able to get it and understand the material that's presented to them before the next step, whether it's a test, a final, whatever the situation is. We want to make sure the students understand it, can process it, and be able to solve the problem if needed.
I didn't know them by name. I know each kid by name now. And so the smaller setting allows for the arts to be appreciated more. What I realize in public schools is you have the traditional standard art that you're allowed to do. The basic, here's your color pencils, here's a paper, here's a stencil, color it in. Colossus allowed the kids to actually experiment with different things. So we've done things from salt pours, we've done things from making bracelets, we've done things from expression painting, splatter art with toothbrushes. So what it's teaching the kids is if you have a thought in mind, all you need is a piece of paper, canvas, or even a wall. Get your thoughts out and you'll feel a lot better about it, and then you can explain it. So we've actually done one art gallery where the kids were able to set up their paintings and actually go around and do some public speaking. So different groups came out to see their artwork, and when the groups came out, each kid had to explain what their artwork represented and what it meant at the time that they were doing it. So when I did that, I realized these kids gained confidence after that show. These kids at the beginning of that show were sitting down, didn't want to really engage with the guests that were visiting. Maybe about 15-20 minutes into the art gallery, the kids were up standing around, explaining their artwork. They had cue cards on their paintings. Most kids didn't even use the cue cards. They were able to just talk through their paintings. So for me, art has always been a way to express themselves. So I am an introvert naturally, but once I get in the art setting, anything to do with art, it's like, is she really an introvert? And I'm realizing that with the kids as well. And so just me being able to gauge the kids from ages, I think grades 6 through 12, male and female, the one thing they have in common is their ability to express themselves through art. So Contoured Lines has allowed these kids to be able to be open about their feelings and not shy away from anything that they may be feeling internally. And I think it's also allowed the principal to have some time to be able to sit back and reflect, watch the kids, see what the kids are producing. And I think it helps her to understand the kids better as well. So for me, the school, Colossus, has allowed for arts to show that it's still needed in the schools, and it's needed on a broader scale versus the 1 hour, once a week, traditional, paint this, color this, don't go outside the line therapy.
But learning cannot happen if we don't support the holistic learner. That is the passion in which I founded Colossus Private School. Understanding how to support the emotional learning of our teenagers. We've overcome so much in our community, in our globe, and right now our teens are suffering in the classroom. They're feeling emotional stress from home, from the world, from social media, and understanding how to navigate that stress and those emotions. Help our students to remove the blockage that's happening so that they can now enjoy the learning on our campus. So Colossus Private School, we're a tech fusion campus, and we were founded to support the entire student. I hope you come to visit us soon.